Look at you, Gail.
Hey.
Little fancy new hairdo.
Oh, you mean I got my, let's see, quarterly?
Exactly. Got it all trimmed back. So.
Yeah, it was good. You know, summer's here.
Yeah.
Let the ears hang out.
I know, you couldn't have you had long flowing locks all about, 2 inches or something.
Yeah, it was about this much longer. Anyway.
Okay, so today, we had a request from somebody asking us to give a video demonstration of how they can go about calibrating their Baratza grinder. If it shows up.
Maestro Plus, Virtuoso.
Okay, if it shows up and it's not grinding quite fine enough.
Yeah, and there's only so much you can do with the Maestro and the Maestro Plus. They're still not going to grind as fine as the Virtuoso or the Vario.
So they're not a great match for espresso.
For some machines they're fine. For a pressurized basket they'll do a great job, but they're not good for like the Rancilio, the Quick Mills, the Rockets.
Got it.
Those higher end ones that take it a little pressurized basket, they take it much finer.
Okay.
These won't go fine enough.
You mean a non-pressurized basket?
Non-pressurized.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see.
So, first thing you do, of course, is take off the hopper, take this out, and take the button off, which of course can be difficult. Then on each side of this grinder, and this procedure is outlined on Baratza's webpage. You want to, there's 2 spots here where there's tabs, and you want to take this, we're going to take the casing off.
Oh, okay.
That's what we're doing.
Just easing it off there.
Yeah, you want to make sure you don't break it, but you can see where the 2 tabs are when you look at it. When the person looks at it, they'll be able to see it very clearly. And then you just pull it off. Take that out of there.
Whoa.
It's
there we go.
Grinder.
Little naked grinder.
That's right.
Okay.
So, on the grinder itself, I'm going to pull this wire off of here so you can see better what's going on.
Okay.
This itsy bitsy teeny weeny little screw.
Okay.
You want to take that out and don't lose it. It's like, you can see that it was placed right here over to the right here.
Yeah.
As you look at this, and you're probably not going to be able to see it in the video, there is another hole right next to it. And you hold this and you turn the black portion clockwise, and you'll see this other hole come into play.
Yeah, we can't really focus in on that, but there's
probably not.
Okay.
There's a second hole.
Okay.
You don't want to go any. You don't want to take that second hole over to this slot.
Okay.
You want the second hole to be in this slot here.
On the far right, or anywhere in that slot?
Anywhere in that slot, but to the far right will give you the best as far as. So I'm going to take it back where it was, and that's fine. There. And I'm going to take it right to the far right of that slot. Oop, too far. Now, I got to take that little screw and hope I didn't. You want a magnetic screwdriver for this, makes it a lot easier. I'm going to put it back in there.
You should talk to your boss about getting you better tools.
Hey boss. Yeah, Gail? What do you want? Well, you know what? You could use a better screwdriver there. Well, go buy yourself one then. Plug the wire back.
This is getting weird.
Plug the wire back in.
Okay.
And that's calibrating it down, but you don't want to go any further, because if you do go further, the burrs will be touching each other, and they will that'll damage the burrs.
Okay. And then you just put it all, the casing all back together, and you're good to go.
Make sure these wires are in. Pop it down in there. Put this back on. Put the bean hopper back on. Yeah, when I was just over getting my hair cut, I told the hairdresser we were about to do a video, and she goes, maybe I could do one for my salon. And I said, hey, you never know.
You could do hair demos.
There. And that's back on, and you put the button back on, and that's self-explanatory.
Okay.
So, that'll make it grind just a little bit finer. If you think you're on the edge and need just a little more adjustment, try that out.
Great. And so that's again, for the Maestro Plus, and the Virtuoso by Baratza.
Yeah. And again, if you don't feel as though you can do this send it off to your repair center
Absolutely.
and have them do it because, you know.
You don't want to break the grinder.
You don't want to break the grinder, right? You know, you think it didn't go fine before. If you break it, it won't do anything.
Exactly. All right. Thank you, Gail.
Take care, Kat.